Alright, so everyone's been putting out their top tech of 2023, their favorite tech stuff, all that stuff. I want to get into that, so let me go ahead and give you guys my list of my top / favorite tech items of 2023. These are just anything that I use or anything that I found very useful in my life. I want to share with you guys and kind of give my thoughts, my ideas, my perception on these items, and put you on to hopefully something that you might not have seen or noticed before. There'll be affiliate links in the description, so you guys can go ahead and purchase these items at no extra cost to you. They do help support the channel, so I appreciate that. And subscribe for more, and let's get into it. Alright, so I want to get all my charging stuff out the way because I got a lot of charging accessories that I really want to talk about. The first one is the Anker Cube charger. Now this has to be honestly just my go-to desktop charger. It works seamlessly with Apple's standby feature, and after trying and honestly returning over 10 other chargers, this one stands out for its speed. It's easily the fastest MagSafe charger I've ever used. Even with other chargers I've tried that also all claimed to be MagSafe compatible or made for MagSafe, they did not match the consistent 15 watt output of this Anker Cube charger. So I just have to highly recommend this one. Just don't mess with any BS cheap ones, just go straight to this one. It's the best one, and it's kind of portable. It's a little heavy, but you can definitely put it in a bag if you need to, if you're going somewhere overnight. And the second item here is also from Anker, the Anker Gan Prime Power Bank. This is probably my most favorite compact portable charger. It's 10,000 milliamp hours. You can at least get maybe 2 full phone charges off of it, and definitely at least top up your MacBook if you're low on percentage. At least get you a little bit further throughout the day, right? It has a 30 watt USB C output, so it's not going to be super great for some of the high intense gaming stuff, but the reason I love it is just because it's a 2-in-1 hybrid design stuff. I love when products have more than one actual feature, and this one's that. It's perfect for actually just being a portable charger, but then also being your actual main outlet adapter charger thing when you get somewhere. It's awesome. I love it. I bring this pretty much with me everywhere. It's easily my favorite charger. Now my favorite large capacity charger is the MoveSpeed power bank. This one is about 25,000 milliamp hours, I believe. And this one can do up to 130 watts. So it can do all the gaming stuff, all the MacBook stuff. It's awesome. I love the display on it too. It gives you kind of some information on the charging speeds too, which is awesome. And I just love the power bank. It's really cheap. You can get it for like $50 pretty easily. So just check Amazon, look for the coupon codes and whatnot. And I'm just going to keep going on a rapid fire here. The next one is my favorite MagSafe charger. So my favorite MagSafe power bank is this one by Baseus. The reason why I like this one so much is because it does have the MagSafe charging on it. So you can use it with like an iPhone 14, a 13, a 12 or whatever, but it also has a USB-C plug on it too. So that means that you can use it, magnetically connected to a 15, but then also have the wired connection, which the wired connection is obviously going to be a better charge. It's going to be a faster charge. It's going to be a more efficient charge. So it's like the one MagSafe power bank that kind of works with all the devices, but then gives the 15, it's like the best charge it can, which I don't know, maybe it's like a real nerdy thing for me to care about that, but I just love this charger. And the last charging accessory I have here is my favorite charging cable. Now my charging cables that I usually go to are the ones by INIU. I purely do not use any of these for data transfers, purely just charging. I love these. You can get a 2-pack of the 100 watt cables for like $10 almost always, and then you can get a 2-pack of the 240 watt cables for like $15, $14 sometimes. They're super affordable, but the quality is really, really good. And it's kind of it's like the lowest end name brand you can get, you don't want to get off-brand cables when you're charging your expensive devices. So I like these ones a lot. They're really thick, they're really nicely braided, and they have a nice little LED light on the top too, so that gives a little indication on its charging. I love these cables. They're my favorite cables. They're the ones I always use. And also real quick here, I love this Baseus power strip. It's the one I keep by my bed all the time. It has 3 AC ports, 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports. It's such an awesome versatile charger. I would actually say if you're traveling constantly and going to Airbnbs and hotels and stuff, this is probably the best power strip you can have. It's awesome. I love it. It's my favorite little power outlet adapter thing that I have. So now that all the charging accessories are kind of out and done, I want to talk about my favorite devices of the year. And first, just honestly, my 15 Pro Max, I really hesitated upgrading from my 14 Pro Max, but different features like the action mode, the improved cinematic mode, the Apple log feature really swayed me. I was really avoiding wanting to upgrade just because I hate this idea of constantly needing the newest thing, right? But I found myself more and more using and reaching for my phone for social media content and for brand content that I was working on, and I just felt like some of those features that they were adding on the 15 Pro Max were very valuable to me making content easier and more efficiently. And then also just the USB-C port, working with USB-C storage, all that stuff. It just made everything so much easier for me, honestly. I ended up getting a really good deal on a trade-in, so I honestly only spent like a few $100s to get the 15 Pro Max, so I think overall it was worth it. But I do like the device. I like the titanium. I like the feel of the phone. Action button's been awesome. But man, the cameras are definitely the best feature for me. Next is going to be this Kindle Scribe. I got this gift from my girlfriend initially, and man, it's been my go-to just for doing anything as far as jotting notes down, ideas. I keep this on my desk pretty much 24/7. I don't really take it with me anywhere, like traveling or anything. But man, is having like a device next to you that you can just pick up, get a pencil, and really get that tactile kind of analog feel of drawing and writing while keeping it digital at the same time is awesome. I love it. It's amazing. It's probably my like most slept on device, I guess. I tend to use it and just not even remember that I'm using it. I didn't even actually realize how much I used it until I was going through my notes for different videos. Pretty much all my videos start in like a small like scripting phase, and they almost always start on the Kindle Scribe because it's such an easy way for me to open it up and just, you know, get going. Now I want to talk about two different handhelds on this list for two completely different reasons. First is the Legion Go. This is easily the most ambitious device that came out this year. It's just so many features packed into one, and it's so wacky, and I don't know, the concepts are not really fully there, honestly, in my opinion, but just the fact that Lenovo was trying with this device really makes me excited for the future, like the Legion Go 2, what that could look like. It's just an awesome device that tries to do so many things in the most bombastic way possible, and it does hit on a lot of them, but other ones just kind of it's not necessarily bad, but they just exist, right? The other one is the Asus ROG Ally. Obviously, this device is, the Legion Go definitely does its own thing, but I think the ROG Ally is less ambitious, however way more smooth around the edges than the Legion Go. But by far my favorite feature about the ROG Ally is its fast charging. I don't know what they did to this device or how they're doing it, but the Legion Go and Steam Deck can take well over an hour to fully charge for me. Even on sleep mode, they can take over an hour. The ROG Ally, I mean, this thing charges so unbelievably fast. And I get it, the ROG Ally has a smaller battery than Legion Go. Not by much, it definitely has a smaller one, but not by a lot. But dude, this thing charges so fast. But I don't think that many people are considering the charging, like the fast charging on the ROG Ally is amazing. It's easily, in my opinion, one of its best features. Now this is my most recent purchase, and that's the Sony A7Cii Mark II. I used to use the Sony A7 IV, and that was my main camera for a while, but I found myself not using it as much because it was so big. I would avoid taking it places and honestly avoid using it in general. It was just so inconvenient to bring. I couldn't put it in a sling bag or anything, and I just feel like it got in the way more than anything. So when they dropped the A7Cii Mark II, which is basically an A7 IV plus a bunch of the new AI features in a smaller, more compact body, I jumped on it immediately, and man, no regrets here at all. This camera is awesome, and I have loved taking it out and making short little home videos and just really using it, and kind of just goes to show that this camera being smaller made me appreciate it and use it way more than the A7 IV. Like, just in my small few weeks I've had it already, I've been in love with it and using it way more than I would like an A7 IV, for example. And on topic of cameras, the Insta Go 3 or Insta360 Go 2, Go 3, whatever, the newest Insta360 GO camera, it's a weird one. I love this camera because it is so weird. All the weird shots that I can't get with a normal, traditional camera or phone, this one gets. And I love using this camera because it's so fun. It helps me get really creative shots, and I just love the accessories, the ecosystem that they have with this camera. It feels like they really just leveled this camera up to a completely different standard that I really am excited to see what, is the next generation of this, because it's not for everyone, but it's a great part of someone's like camera gear kit that I think if you want really unique shots, you kind of need a weird camera or like a weird lens. You need something that's a little bit out of the ordinary to get those out of the ordinary shots sometimes. And this one is just, it tries to be normal with its little cage and, camera body, but then when you take it out, all these magnetic accessories, it really turns into a whole different beast, and I just love it. It's awesome. Next are just two small little items I want to drop on you guys. First is this SSD, this USB C SSD. I originally really liked this one by Samsung at first because it was really tiny. However, it didn't work good with an iPhone with a case, so I got this one instead, and I like this one a lot more because it has USB-C and a USB-A on it, so whatever you're using, it will work with this. And speeds are good, transfer rate's good. It doesn't heat up actually that much at all either, which I really like because I tried some other ones and they got really hot. This one's great. I love it. It's really sleek. It's really slim. It kind of looks like a pebble almost. I like it. So this is, in my opinion, the best SSD for an iPhone right now. And lastly, and probably my favorite purchase, decide which purchase was my overall favorite, is probably this one, and that's the 8-bit Do Ultimate controller, I think is the name of this guy. This is definitely my favorite controller in a long time. I don't think I've had a controller I've liked as much as this. I mainly use it as a PC controller because it's so awesome because I can connect it through the dock, but I can just leave it connected through that, and then once I connect the Legion Go or the ROG Ally to the studio display, it immediately connects the controller. Like it's really seamless in the way it works. I love it. It can also work with the Switch. I don't tend to really use it for the Switch switch. I just use it as a PC controller really. But the analog sticks, D-pad, the aesthetics of it are on point. I love the white look with the black buttons. It's awesome. Overall, I love this controller. I do think it's a little small, like it doesn't fit my hands perfectly, but I really do like it, and I wish that I had known about it sooner because I would have bought this thing way before. Definitely pick it up if you guys are looking for a good PC controller that can do a little bit more. This thing's awesome. And there you have it. That's my favorite tech of the year. Just some items that I really liked and enjoyed. What's your guys' favorite tech that you guys picked up? Was there anything that surprised you in my list? Was there anything that I had that you were immediately like, oh hell no, get this off the screen? Or was I pretty consistent? I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments, and yeah, subscribe. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it, and have a good one.